After more than 30 years without getting together for a trip, finally we decided to accomplish this journey. Roberto came from Toluca, state of Mexico. Arturo came from Dallas, Texas. Luis came from Cancun, state of Quintana Roo, and we reunited at my house in Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico. We used 3 Suzuki's DR650s and a BMW R1200 GS. The trip started in Guadalajara, and our first day final destination was a resort named Grand Bay Isla de la Navidad, which is located in the state of Colima at the border with the state of Jalisco near the town of Barra de Navidad. Almost reaching our first day final destination, Roberto had a flat tire. Fortunately, we were supported by a local motorcyclist who helped us contacting a person who repaired our tire. Grand Bay Isla de la Navidad is a beautiful resort located in the state of Colima at the border with the state of Jalisco, at the side of a typical small town of Mexico named Barra de Navidad. This resort has a nice marina, and we spent the night in our boat. The next day we had breakfast and started our trip after dawn. Our second day final destination was Puerto Vallarta. On our way to Vallarta, we stopped at Careyes Resort, a great place to visit at the Pacific coast. After some few miles toward Vallarta, we started our off-road ride that would lead us to a very small town at the Pacific coast south of Cabo Corriente Peninsula named Tehuamixtle. We drove on this dirt road around 2 hours with incredible ocean views. Unfortunately, the vegetation was dry because we were at the most dry season of the area. This place is known to be the best for seafood, which all is fresh, fished the same morning you eat. Having reached Tehuamixtle, we enjoyed a marvelous meal while talking about when all were kids and me a young adult.
'Cause I dreamt of you, always dreamt of you every time.
After Tehuamistle, we arrived El Tuito, a small town near Puerto Vallarta. Finally, we arrived Puerto Vallarta, where we spent our second night in a nice hotel near the marina, and we discussed about our future motorcycle trips.
I'll be waiting here, I am hiding between the trees, watching when you smile and your lone hair plays with the wind, and your eyes look far, always dreaming far. Are they searching for me? If I sing to the wind, soon you'll hear me. If I sing to the wind, would you hear me? Find me.
The third and last day was our return to Guadalajara. On the way, we reached an extremely nice small town named San Sebastián del Oeste, surrounded by mountains, considered a magical Mexican town. We had a delicious breakfast and enjoyed the beauty of this great place.
If I sing to the wind, soon you'll hear me. If I sing to the wind, soon you'll find me.
Before arriving in Guadalajara, we passed through a town called Mascota, also near the Sierra Madre Mountains. A great place to ride mountain bikes. In fact, there has been some World Mountain Bike Cups taking place over there.
Soon
And the end of our trip was the city of Guadalajara, where the mariachis and the tequila were born. I want to thank my dear nephews to share with me this great adventure. Roberto and Arturo, sons of my loved sister Mela, who passed away a few years ago, and who I'm sure gave us her blessing for this trip all the way from heaven. And Luis, son of my sister Lucy, nicknamed Chita, who has been a great example of how to live a happy life, and who I also love deeply.